Hello, excitement in the air, and welcome to this round of 16 contest here at the 2022 World Cup. My name is Derek Ray, and alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up, what a game this promises to be. It's Argentina against Denmark.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
And they kick off here. The Argentina first team. Rodrigo de Paul starts alongside Alejandro Gomez in central midfield, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Kasper Schmeichel is the keeper. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg plays alongside...
Derek, what a moment this could be.
Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Well, one of our favourite games at the last World Cup was France against Argentina in the round of 16. Sadly, from an Argentinian point of view, they went down 4-3 to the eventual winners. Will it be more of the same this time, or can Argentina get it right?
I'm not so sure, because I think Argentina are a better side this time round. I think they can play two different styles of football. They can defend deeply and then play on the counter-attack. They've got a bit of pace in the front areas, but they can also take the game to the opposition. They've got such quality in those front areas. So this is a much better Argentinian team. I think they will go through.
Shot attempted. Oh, that's a fine save. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders. He's got that ability to run with the ball into open space. He can pick out a pass. He can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
An effective ball. How about the cross? And unable to keep possession. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? It comes to nothing in the end. Marcos Acuna gives it a go. No way through. Just the challenge that was required. Well, he's certainly not alone. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Nicolas Gonzalez. And a fine tackle. Oh, great attacking play. Real chance. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
And taking it away. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Martinez. Tremendous ball played through. He just needs to keep a cool head. And what a magical save it was. Corner kick played in. Well, no end product. Able to get a body in the way. Damsgaard. Can they hit on the break? Defenders need to cover. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Martinez gives it a go. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Really good interception. And he keeps going. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. De Paul. Dybala. And offside by the merest of margins. Good physical play. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Martinez. Out in the crowd, they want to see him take on the shot. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Plenty of room in the wide area. But the danger averted for now. Dybala. Molina. Wants to attack from the wide areas. High quality defending. Dybala. The ball with Martinez. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Are they going to forge ahead? Well, the post got in the way. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And Dybala plays it into the centre. Let's fly here. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Martinez. Opportunity. The save was a good one. Over it comes. It comes to absolutely nothing. Oh, really close. Just over the top.
Those stats really do paint the picture. So many chances, but yet little end product. But surely the breakthrough's coming.
Good work to regain possession. Eriksson has found an attacking gear, but what's his approach going to be now? Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. He's in here. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Delivering it. And first-class defending, cleared off the line. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they take advantage of the situation? Must take the lead here. Just cleared away in the nick of time. And space to attack. And it'll be a throw for Denmark. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Real chance. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Dybala. Or can they be creative from here? Gomez. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Højbjerg. Martinez. Well read to win possession back. He continues his run. Oh, a smart stop. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. We're really closing him down here. It did look on for them, but not to be. Christian Eriksen threads it through. Eriksen. And a chance to whip it in here. Really vital interception. Martinez. A wonderful intervention. Well, the counter chance looks very real. It might be on for them. Oh, keeper in control. Trying to pick out a teammate. Clattered away. Well, lovely work to get past his man. And the keeper diving to thwart him. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. He read the situation defensively and did his job. This might be ideal for the counter. A really sumptuous ball. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Dybala. Body in the way. And room now out on the flank. Might go ahead. Real defensive resilience. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
There to take it away. Eriksen. Gonzalez with it. So half an hour remaining. Martinez. Gomez. Firing it towards goal. Oh, so near. Off the post. Shot attempted. Still could be dangerous. And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances. Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Oh, lovely incisive pass. Now he's got to stay calm. And he clears it out of harm's way. He'll have a go here. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
And the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. And he takes on the shot. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And fine goalkeeping. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Corner kick taken by Christian Eriksen. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And Lionel Messi giving it away, not really like him. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. But mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And successfully cut out. And a good looking ball. Oh, he's through here. It has to be, surely. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-all.
Number 9, Martin Braithwaite.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Martinez. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And he did well to cut it out. Messi, can he take the chance? And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
Underway again with the score at 3-1.
Argentina, number 10, Lionel Messi.
Mikael Damsgaard. And that's and he's through here. Really important tackle. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. And now the delivery. Pumped clear. The save was a good one. Timely intervention. Eriksen. Mele. The ball with Martinez. Perfect challenge. Eriksen. It's with Paredes. Lionel Messi. And crossing towards the far post. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again. Messi's cross really invites somebody to go and attack it. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Just made sure nothing came of that. Skov Olsen. He's found a pocket of space. And a good-looking ball. And that's a straightforward stop. Martinez. Gonzalez with it. And he's made headway. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Nicolas Gonzalez. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. And there we have it. The referee brings this game to an end. Argentina have made it through to the last 8.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, I thought his all-round game was excellent. It was his ability...
Well, lovely work to get past his man. Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the commentary position is Stuart Robson. And no shortage of excitement here. We're thoroughly looking forward to this one. It's the United States versus Argentina.
Well, this has the makings of a very good game. Two sides full of quality, a great atmosphere and everything to play for. The last 4 places up for grabs here.
Tyler Adams, number 14.
And now they get the ball rolling. The Argentina first team. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. Takes it on. A smart stop here. Played over. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. The presence of Lionel Messi in the starting 11 should be a warning to opposing defenders.
Well, he's their leading goal scorer because his space awareness in tight areas is so good. He just has that knack of knowing where the ball will drop, and I'm not sure you can teach that.
Jesus Ferreira. Supporters making themselves heard. Oh, a smart stop. Who can they pick out? High-class defending right on the goal line. Can they stop it going in? Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Rodrigo de Paul. Di Maria. The ball with... and in with a real chance. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Real chance. The net is staring him in the face. Messi. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Well, far from the ideal pass. And offside here. Lo Celso is showing good defensive judgment. And a good-looking ball. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Di Maria. Oh, the threat is there. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Can they create something from here? Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. And a timely intervention. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, the keeper committed himself. Corner kick played in. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Corner again. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Marcos Acuna. Oh, fancy footwork. Martinez. The save was a good one. Messi with the corner. Well, did his job defensively. Trying his luck from long range. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
They've given it away. Martinez. Martinez! And there it is, the opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And what a clinical finish this is from Lautaro. He hits it with such power. That's a good goal.
Argentina, number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Weston McKennie. Committed challenge. And continues his run. Martinez. Now Messi. Roldan. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, this could be productive. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Di Maria. Messi. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Argentina will get the throw-in. Di Maria. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Oh, big chance. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Teammates available. Way up. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Romero. He's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. And slipped through beautifully. Danger averted. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it petered out. Long. Weston McKennie. Determined defending. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Lautaro, and what a finish from Di Maria. He gives the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, visionary passing. Now the task is to remain focused. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever backheel, and the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Lionel Messi. Well, the pass not finding its target. We're getting the ball forward. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the keeper in complete command of the situation. Martinez. Effective pressure to regain possession. Oh, he's through here. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Well, not hard to read that pass. He's beaten his man. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Shot attempted. Able to get a body in the way. Not covering up defensively. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. That is that for the first half here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Martinez. Di Maria. Chance to cross. Very quick thinking there. Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Promising attack, this. Oh, good strike! Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. Well, here's something we don't see terribly often. Lionel Messi has been a long way from his best. Not making his mark in this game, Stuart.
Well, as the touch map shows us, he hasn't posed much of a threat so far, and that's down to a couple of things. Yes, the service hasn't been great, but his movement hasn't been good enough today.
Offside the decision. And the United States have it back now. Well, the pass from Messi, but not quite accurate enough. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Roldan. Timothy Weah. Textbook defending inside the box. And they need to get tighter. Being egged on by the crowd. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Roldan. Oh, a vital interception. McKennie. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Martinez, unable to keep the ball. And you don't want to lose possession there. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Messi. Bad pass. Martinez. And he might be through here. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Lionel Messi. Now can they counter clinically. All hands on deck. And Pulisic has it. This looks threatening. Angel Di Maria, he might do damage from here. Surely. nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
Well, here it is again, and he's a bit unfortunate, you have to say. But it will count as an own goal against him, I'm afraid.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. He's given it straight to the opposition. McKennie, can he get them level? Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Playing it in. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Walker Zimmerman takes the shot. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here. Well, as you can see from the stats, their general play has been excellent. They've dominated the play, they've created chances, but the finishing has been really poor, and that has to change at some point.
The USA doing well to regain possession. Weston McKennie. Prepared to take on the shot. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Eccentric goalkeeping. Just 15 minutes remaining. De Paul. Jesus Ferreira. And that was a very fine read. Martinez. Serginho Dest. Excellent vision. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-all. Just 10 minutes to go. Shot attempted. And using his body to good effect. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Must take the lead here. It's still alive. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And forward they go, chasing the game. Di Maria. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Roldan. Ferreira. And now Roldan. And Pulisic has it. Opportunity. And hunting for his second goal. Denied, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
Delivering it. And a really good diving stop. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. And no way through. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? He's driven in the corner. No-nonsense clearance. Oh, fine stop. Di Maria. Giovanni Lo Celso. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Pulisic. Promising move. It went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. And it's over now. Argentina will be in the semi-finals.
Well, going forward, their 1- and 2-touch passing was excellent, and they created so many opportunities. But they will certainly need to improve their defensive structure going into the next round.
Well, a spectacular contribution from Angel Di Maria. Eye-catching stuff all round. Stuart, I wonder what you made of his performance.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Closing in on a shot at glory. Which one of these two teams will qualify for the decisive match, the World Cup final? We have all the action live coming up right here on EA TV. It's fair to say that tension levels have been heightened as we get ready for this semi-final here at the 2022 World Cup. My name is Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And a special atmosphere for this very special contest. It's Argentina, and they take on Serbia.
Well, this could be an absolute classic, and the prize couldn't be any bigger, could it? A place in the World Cup final. Let's just hope we get two teams that want to play good football and come out and attack the opposition. This should be a good game.
The Argentina first team. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. Oh, what an opportunity! And a goal! The opener in the semi-final! First goal of the contest!
Well, let's see this again. What a pass this is from Messi, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And a chance for him on the flank. And a good-looking ball. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Careless in possession. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Martinez. On to Messi. Di Maria. Cleared away. Vlahovic. Strong but fair tackle. Martinez. It's a weighted pass. Di Maria has the time. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Dusan Tadic. And intercepted it. He's in with a chance. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Vlahovic. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Perfect challenge. Oh, a lovely ball. Is it going to be? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Rodrigo de Paul. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Kostic. Alexander Mitrovic. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Now they've lost it. Milinkovic-Savic. Dusan Tadic. Real chance. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Martinez. Oh, this is looking promising. Angel Di Maria is ready for it. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. And unable to keep possession. Mitrovic. Struggling to keep the ball. And room now out on the wing. Can he finish? And a goal! How about that? As they increase their advantage. And who's to say they won't be going to the final at this rate?
Well, this is worth watching again. Di Maria beats the challenge with such ease, and what a clever bit of play it was from Messi, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Stefan Mitrovic. And a bad pass it was. And giving the ball away. Mitrovic. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Well, Argentina haven't had that much of the ball so far, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
And the counter-attack is on, options available. Oh, he's through here. And he takes it on. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Well, still an issue here. Marcos Acuna. No problems for the keeper. Di Maria. Di Maria! And a decent save. Full credit. Playing it in. And clears his lines. He'll take this on. Oh, closed. Could be. Couldn't grab hold of it. And he clears the danger. And options in the centre. Able to deal with the threat. Gudel. Mitrovic. This looks more than decent. Gives it a go. Oh, good save. So the corner played into the box. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Chances on. Still possibilities. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Dusan Tadic. Good vision. Can he get onto this? It did look on for them, but not to be. De Paul. It's a weighted pass. Just wanted to get it out of there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Fine teamwork to win it back. Well, he's lost it. Marcos Acuna. Messi in the vicinity. Thumped clear. Paredes. Firing it towards goal. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. And so the second half commences here. Well, it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Bad pass. Martinez. A really sumptuous ball. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Di Maria. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Fired over by Messi. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Lazovic. Tadic has it. Vlahovic. Opportunity it is. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Well, far from the ideal pass. Kostic. Now with Mitrovic. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Lazovic. Mitrovic. Tadic. Nicely timed tackle. Well, a pity that. It looked promising, but that's going to be claimed by the keeper. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. This might have potential. Tadic. And blocked for now. Read it well. Could be a chance to break here. Will they profit from this situation? In there by Di Maria. Well, it all counts for naught. Nikola Milenkovic. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Trying his luck from long range. Well, leaning back a bit. Couldn't keep the shot down. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Di Maria. Struggling to keep the ball. Luka Jovic. And he could really get at the opposition. What a shocking pass, really. And he takes it on. Able to get a body in the way. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Substitution time it is here. Oh, a big mistake. Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face. So back underway, 3-1 the score. Into the final 20 minutes. Dusan Vlahovic. Effective challenge. An incisive pass. Lionel Messi's got past the defenders. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Martinez. And Lionel Messi does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly. He hits it with power and accuracy. There's no stopping that one.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Dusan Tadic. Tadic has it. Running room in the wide position. A fine block. And a throw-in it's going to be. Milinkovic-Savic. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Elects to go short. And a very good challenge. Giovanni Lo Celso. The ball with Martinez. And he keeps going. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Well, the keeper committed himself. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Well, he'll take efforts like that all day long. Milinkovic-Savic. Really good challenge. Oh, terrific pass. Messi just needs to remain composed. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
Nemanja Gudel. That's a lovely ball. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Paredes. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, in with a chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, just watch this again. Look how Dybala beats his man, and then the finish from Messi demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Lazovic. Vlahovic. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Corner kick played in. Just a matter of thumping it away. Breaking at pace. Well, he's lost it. Vlahovic. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Good physical play. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Darko Lazovic. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. De Paul. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Still not clear. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And full time here. Argentina will be taking part in the 2022 World Cup final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They dictated the tempo for large parts of the game and were absolutely lethal in front of goal. After a performance like that, they have to be favourites going into that final now. Surely it's theirs to lose.
He's rarely quiet. He usually buzzes around everywhere, Lionel Messi. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Well, he fully deserves the match ball. He was outstanding today, both with his skill and movement. What a performance that was.
This is it. We're down to the two best teams in the world and just moments away from the most exciting fixture in football, the World Cup final. Stay with us. We'll have all the action live here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Argentina versus Poland.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
And taken short. Zielinski. And he cuts in from the wing. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Well, in every football generation, there's a player who stands above the immortals, and Lionel Messi falls in that category.
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! And foiled by the post. And still danger here. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
So this is it for Argentina. World Cup winners in 1978 and 1986. Runners-up in 1913. Oh, what an opportunity. And there it is! Living history! The opening goal of the 2022 World Cup final. Incredible celebrations.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And he read it well, intercepting it. Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Good tackle. Martinez. Martinez. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong, trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Krychowiak. Przemysław Frankowski. And that was a very fine read. Danger here as he runs at them. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Cash. And cleared away. He's very adept at protecting the ball. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Clean challenge. Jóźwiak, and he's in. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Martinez. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Krychowiak. And now Zielinski. Lewandowski. Nicely timed tackle. Well, he could be in trouble now. Well, no card, just a warning. And Stuart, you're furrowing your brow.
Well, he's got away with that one. He hasn't even got a yellow card. That's a very strange...
And striking the crossbar. Well, they fancy a short one. Determined defending. Messi. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Martinez. Di Maria. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Zhurkowski. On the offensive. Can he put it away? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Could be a chance to break here. It's a weighted pass, and he's in. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Di Maria. Martinez. Great opportunity. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. They've lost it.
Well, as you can see, Argentina have found it difficult to control the tempo of the game here. But when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
And hunting for his second goal tonight, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
Well, no end product. And whipped into the box. Determined defending. Cash. Are being pressed here. Davidovic. Now Krychowiak. Lewandowski. Well, he likes to run at them. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Lionel Messi. And they did have the ball, but not anymore. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, the post got in the way. Well kept out. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the problem not completely solved. And nearly extending their lead.
Well, it wasn't quite the finish he was looking for. He just couldn't quite keep it on target.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And a chance for him on the flank. They'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Martinez. Can he play it in? Firing it towards goal. Oh, good work by the keeper. And time for the change now. And over it comes. Struggling to get it away. Can he finish? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So back underway at 3-1. There to win it back. Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And saved by the keeper. Messi with the corner. And still dangerous. Marcos Acuna was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Let's see about the delivery. Not messing around with that clearance. Di Maria. And quite simply wide of the target. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And in with a real chance. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And the keeper there to deal with it. Fired over by Messi. And good work to deny the chance. Well, another corner. Can they take advantage of this one? Lionel Messi. Superb block. So half an hour remaining.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Martinez. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Messi. Messi. On to Di Maria. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Now can they counter clinically? Martinez. Just cutting off the supply. Now what can they do from here? And very deftly cut out. Martinez. Di Maria waiting. And into the last 20 minutes. Just the challenge that was required. Matty Cash. And now Zielinski. And the counter looks on here. Options available. He takes aim. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. There to take it away. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Szymon Żurkowski. Puksa. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce? And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Perfect challenge. Now, who can he play it to? He must finish! It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. He's driven in the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Davidovic. And that'll be Poland's throw-in. Krychowiak. Crossing possibilities. And that's a straightforward stop. And a poor ball. And teammates around him. Oh, fine stop. And there's the delivery. And they deal with the threat this time. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Well, no end product. Straightforward for the keeper. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Messi. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Defenders need to cover. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Now, options are plenty. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Di Maria. Options in the centre. And there goes the final whistle. For the 3rd time in history, Argentina have won the World Cup.
And I have to say, Derek, they've been the best team in the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
Argentina, world champions. They did it in 1978 and 1986. They've done it again in 2022, Stuart.
Well, this is the pinnacle of any footballer's career, and what a night it's been for these players and the coaching staff and, of course, the fans.